boys, we are live. Give me a second to just post the links underneath the thing. As in the break. One second. All right, I appreciate everybody getting into the breaks tonight. Obviously, there's no overhead camera this time around. Just because when I travel, it's hard to bring an overhead camera. No, there's no way. I was gonna say I'll take a picture when I'm done of how high the ceiling is. There is no way to do an overhead camera because the ceiling's way too high in this particular hotel. The Marriott next time I'm in Florida 2 weeks from now will have a much better ability to get an overhead camera, and I'll bring it with me then. Like I said, I appreciate everybody getting into the break. We have a, let me count here, 7-box break. We have my man Cal Ripken Jr. here. Team list is on the left. Obviously, like I mentioned, no overhead camera, but we still are going to be here. Everything's going to stay on camera the entire time, other than when I put it to the side after it's broken. But I've been here. You guys have been in the group long enough. Most of you, for you guys that are new, like I said, normally an overhead camera, but I'm probably one of the most trustworthy people in the entire hobby, if I'm being 100% honest. We have Project 2020. Ben Baller did the card, a Charm at City Edition. Give him a nice rub on the boxes. And actually what I'm going to do, since you guys bared with me today and kind of no one complained about, oh, when are you going to break this or that, I actually found, when I went to Walmart to get some of the lighting, because the lighting in here is really bad too, I found a Topps Chrome Blaster retail, so I'll throw that in the break as well for free. Just courtesy of you guys being like well-behaved today, I don't know, for lack of a better term. But good luck to everybody. Get Cal Ripken will rub them on all the boxes again since we brought the new one in here. Go over each of the boxes and we'll get ripping. I'll open that retail blaster first. Normally we don't break any retail for cost, like I've obviously doing something a little bit different here. That's obviously the blaster I just threw in here. 3 boxes of Tier 1. Then we're going to have the Topps Museum Collection 2 boxes. We'll put this to the side as well. Then we're going to have a Topps Chrome Hobby Box. And another Topps Chrome Hobby Box. I was going to say, well, I got hit in my wrist earlier playing first base, and we lost both games with scoring 21-plus runs, so softball's not going great. Being honest. I can try to get a Joe Mauer autograph. I was going to say, hopefully we just don't get a Justin Morneau that just didn't sign. Obviously, like I said, just threw this blaster in here. We'll see what we get here. That happened like the first pitch, too. All right, let's get going. We got Trent Grisham, Casey Mize, have Yordan Alvarez, and Matt Chapman. Oh, we got a 5th card here. Anthony Rendon on the Cephia. Going to the Angels and Joseph Brinson. So nice Rendon. He's really struggled with the Angels, though. He hasn't been the same, if I'm being honest. We got Hoy Park, Ryan McMahon, Giancarlo sitting on the refractor, and Luis Robert. I was going to say, this sounds good, right? You guys can easily hear me when I'm talking. If not, I can turn up the gain a little bit. I was going to say, I don't want to turn up too bad because I don't know how much I'll get a hollowing sound here because the walls are kind of cement. We got Ian Happ, Giancarlo Stanton, Tony Santillan, Matt Vierling, Mike Yastrzemski on the pink, going to the Giants. I'll grab the Giants in this one. I can't, the screen's so tiny. The Giants are Steven Samaniego. Turn up the gain a little bit. All right, that should be better. Is that better? Turn it up a little bit. I was going to say, should have raised the volume. Yeah, it did for sure. All right, turn it up a little bit there, guys. Appreciate the feedback. We have Ryan Mountcastle on the cup card, Jacob deGrom, Matt Olson, and Juan Moncada. I'm going to just open these last 4 retail packs. We'll go over each of them, and then we will I'll do a tier 1 to start us off, and we'll go to Topps Chrome and switch between that and tier 1. We'll leave the museum collection for last period. We'll do both boxes last 100%. Yeah, sometimes the dial gets turned when I travel, so that's why I was asking. I was going to say we have Carlos Santana, Randy Arozarena, George Springer, Carlos Correa, Carson Kelly, Cody Bellinger, another Carson Kelly Prism, John Lester, Austin Riley on the pink, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Seth Beer, Ian Happ on the refractor, Jackson Kowar for the Royals, Zach Thompson, Ryan Zimmerman, Heart of the City, Altuve, Tyler Glasnow, and Matt Olson for the Athletics on this sepia at the end there. The Athletics are Nathan Kane and the pink. Both of these are retail exclusive. I think they do make, I think it's pink technically. I guess it's not the same as fuchsia. I guess the fuchsia is a little bit darker color. But that is that blaster that we threw in there just for you guys not hit me up every 5 minutes about when the break's going to happen. So I appreciate that. That makes my day a little bit less stressful because can't really control how the softball, I mean, I can't control a little bit how the softball tournament goes, but I can't fully control the softball tournament goes. Like, I could have probably got out an extra 30 to 45 minutes earlier, but we had a rain delay in the middle of the game, the second game we played, which kind of stuck. We're getting into tier 1 here. It's going to be 3 cards, 2 autographs, 1 memorabilia. So I'm going to say I don't have any cover cards with me, so don't cheat too bad about seeing what the cards are already in play. Start us off, we got Gavin Lux going to the Los Angeles Dodgers. Wrong way. And Chris, to answer your information, the suitcase I have is a full-size suitcase. I don't know what else to describe it. Hold on, I gotta go grab 100 top loader. I think it's 130. Let me grab 130. Some in the bag on the floor. 1 second. Getting these 100s open too. Might not need the 100. I'm not gonna open them yet. Where do I put the random bag on? I know I got 130. That's a 100. Slightly bigger than that. There we go. Maybe these are 180s. Whatever. I have 130s. I just don't feel like rummaging through my suitcase right now. I'll grab them after. Switch that one out. Let's keep rolling. Next we have the legendary CT2. Curtis Terry, 101 out of 299. Going to the Texas Rangers. And the Rangers are Nathan Zaran. That's how you say his name. obviously, I talk about Curtis Terry being legendary because we had a Chronicle Draft Picks break last year around Christmas time, and he had like 5 autographs in that box. In the case. Next, we have Tori Hunter, 76 out of 299, going to the Angels. Tier 1 talent. I was going to say, nice hit for Joseph. It's always nice to see the bigger teams get some hits too in these breaks. Hey man, you say enough names, you try to figure out how people from certain areas or wherever say their names. Some of the Spanish names still definitely throw me way off if you hear me pronounce them and butcher them. But Polish names really do me in too. Get in some hockey cards at some point in time. Upper Deck's weird though, man. Like Upper Deck, you cannot buy. So like the account I have with GTS now, you can't buy anything without being officially a hobby shop. Oh, I was like, oh, the jersey says Angels. I'm pretty sure I said the right team. I thought you were saying you meant because he's a Minnesota Twin. I was gonna say, but yeah, Upper Deck doesn't let you buy hobby boxes without having a store, like an official hobby account. You can't get official hobby account until you're 100% open. So until I 100% open the store, I can't get Upper Deck stuff. At least not on release. You can get it, I think, 90 days afterwards. Which is probably, not that hockey is a super seller in the United States, but probably why hockey struggles to sell. And they have like super strict rules about getting a direct account from Upper Deck, so it's always interesting. The back end of how the card world works is quite an interesting way for it to be set up. Open all these packs and then we'll go through them. Hope everybody's having a good start to their weekend. Fun fact, if you ever need a desk lamp light, Walmart sells these lamps that I'm using for like $7. I think I have like 3 or 4 of them at my house from traveling that I either brought back with me. And I probably have purchased like 8 or 9 in the last year. Normally just return them. The silver packs, I went and talked to the LCS where I got some of the products. I should be getting 20 from the one and 20 from the other. Talked to the other person, too, that I bought a case of Jumbo and a case of Hobby from. Should be getting the 20 packs from there, too. And like I said, whatever break they're in, like for instance, this break will have 2 packs later on once I get the packs in. That I'll go back and I'll break them. I have everything marked down, and we'll just, whatever the 8 cards are, because I guess it's 4 cards per pack now, whatever teams they belong to is whoever will get them. I was going to say, that's why I was really waiting for them to come out official statement, then to be released before I made how, like, exactly we're going to divvy them up. We got Alex Verdugo to start us off, Cole, Tatis Jr. on the Prism, Curtis Terry, John Gray, Cronenworth, Tyler Megill on the Refractor. Have Max Muncy, Mike Moustakas. Oh, O'Neal Cruz is behind him. I know you guys saw an autograph behind both of them, so we'll get to that right now. And it's Josiah Gray going to the Nationals and Robbie Coleman. You can just open. Nice hit, really good, really good arm. I mean, obviously he was a big part of the Trey Turner trade the year before. So nice hit for Robbie. I know Robbie has quite a few of his cards. So. I get Robbie has the Nationals in this. I know Robbie was grabbing like the Red Sox for a little bit. We got Joe Adell, Lucas Giolito, Sean Manaea, Jaron Duran on the 1987. Juan Soto. Rafael Devers. We're going to have Anthony Rizzo. Velade on the refractor. Pretty nice centering on this refractor, too. Going to the Rockies. Zach Pop. Kyle Muller. And Josh Hader. Man, Josh Hader's been so bad since he was traded. It's ridiculous. Byron Buxton for the Twins. Jake Myers. Christian Yelich. Keeper Ruiz. Cole Calhoun on the Prism Refractor. Brandon Belt. Santellian. Hoy Park. Yu Darvish. Kevin Gausman. That was Yu Darvish was a refractor. Going to have Jacob deGrom. Ian Happ. Giancarlo Stanton, Matt Manning, Ryan Zimmerman, Ryan Mountcastle, Matt Olson in 1987, Mitch Haniger, Zach Thompson. I'm trying to not block, so I have light coming from each side. I'm trying not to block the light so that you get a better picture of the cards. Pete Alonso, Tyler Stevenson on the refractor, Alex Bregman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and Seth Beer. Because normally I have lighting coming from above and overhead, but here the lighting's so bad. I'm going to take a picture of how I have this set up so you guys will be like, what the hell? It's kind of unique in my opinion. I tried my best. So we got Aaron Judge. Should be the MVP this year unless he falls apart. My personal opinion, I'm sure that's open for debate for some of you. You got Sammy Long, Carson Kelly, Cody Bellinger, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. on the Prism, Cabrera, Tim Anderson, Keeper Ruiz on the refractor. There's a Matt Olson back there too. Max Scherzer, Gavin Sheets. We have JT Realmuto, and we have Mitch Haniger on the purple. The true purple. I was going to say, it's not the first Mitch we've seen. 32 out of 250. Going to John Cullison. I was going to say, this is why the Mariners, I think, price-wise, they were the right price. I understand the boxes have dropped, which I'm probably going to get a lot of Chrome, guys, to be honest. The silver packs are going to come. People are going to be looking for those short prints. I think I'm probably going to case up at least another 2 jumbo cases and whatever else on top of what I already have, and we'll just work it in mixers with museum collection and whatever else we got. We got Cole Calhoun, Jesse Winker. I think it's a great product, too, to get some of those guys' first rookie cards, first Chrome rookie cards, true rookie cards. We got Max Kranick, Luis Robert, Tatis Jr., Alvarez. I have Newt Barr, Kyle Hendricks, Clement, Casey Mize, and Jared Kelenic. We have the man who should be the National League MVP on the purple speckle. 266 out of 299 going to Paul Goldschmidt and the Cardinals. The Cardinals were taken by Kyle Wellman late. I was going to say part of, I think, the final 4 teams or so to close. So a nice little parallel for Kyle. Normally grabs the Angels. He's a Cincinnati Bengals fan. We have Bryce Harper, Ryan McMahon, Trent Grisham. We got Seth Beer. I just said that because the Steelers are terrible and beat them week 1. Just say, oh man, the game last night pissed me off so much. We got Lance Lynn, Austin Riley, Heart of the City, Oakland, Matt Olson, Adam Frazier and Refractor, Willie Castro, Reed Detmers, Andre Jackson, Adolis Garcia, Blake Snell, Luzardo Hernandez, Nolan Arenado 1987, Trevor Story, Drew Ellis, Juan Soto, Kyle Muller on the refractor going to the Braves. Rodolfo Castro, Ozzy Albies, Kepler, and have Madrigal and Nick Castellanos to wrap up that hobby box. I think a pretty decent start there, boys. Maybe not the craziest start for Chrome. Did get a nice gray autograph, even though he's a pitcher. But he's a top-tier young pitcher. Mitch Haniger, I mean, he's a Mariners favorite. Go wrong with that. That's going to box of tier 1. We'll go back to the Chrome. And like I said, we'll wrap it up with museum collection. So we'll go Chrome, this tier 1 Chrome, tier 1 again, and then 2 museum collection for anybody looking for the agenda. Not that the agenda matters that much. Oh, looks like we got a 4-card box. Love to see it. Starts off with Gary Sheffield, 131 out of 399. going to the Yankees. And Steve at San Diego. Good old Gary Sheffield in there. We're going to have Mark McGwire going to the Cardinals. All right, let me see if I can actually find a 130. It's going to be 128 out of 199 going to Kyle Wellman. I know they're in here. See, I knew I had 130s. Nice Big Mac right there. Obviously talking about home run chases. Just switch Gary into a better size top loader as well. Sorry about that, Steve. I know Steve doesn't mind. Steve would want me to do that, but yeah, I apologize for that little delay, guys, and not being super organized with the top loaders. And then we're going to have Jackson Kowar 138 out of 299 going to the Royals. The Royals are Dave Klosick. He's been grabbing the Royals a lot. I think he's searching for some Bobby Witts. Gets a Jackson Kowar there. And then we're going to get a Witt, but it's not the right one. 23 out of 99, Whit Merrifield. Game used memorabilia. So top certified autograph relic going to the Royals as well and Dave Klosick. Whit Merrifield got traded long time Royal. One of the best utility man base hitters in the game. He had a little bit of a bad year this year. He has struggled a little bit with hitting and whatnot. Everybody having a good night though, having a good time. Got 9 guys watching. A little bit late on a Friday. Maybe it's not late enough. Maybe I need to do these at like 2 in the morning. Everybody's come back from the bar drunk. That's when I should do personals. No, just not drink. Not me. I don't drink, but. You're looking for Chrome exclusively in the big baseball group. I have a Chrome break. It's almost filled. I think there's like 6 teams left. It's 2 jumbos, 3 hobbies, a quarter case of each. That'll be a nice one. Get a nice good amount of Chrome autographs if you're really looking for the Topps Chrome. Only 5 teams left. Any of those teams, if you go and look in that group, I can give you the link if you're interested. I can direct message you the link to that one. Nice, I was going to say. He has signed cards, so they might have it already. Oof. Keep on rolling. Should have taped my wrist. It's getting a little tender here. Might have to go on a 15-day DL. It's funny, you can play a whole, like, well, half a softball game in the second game at the back end there. Man, I'm still surprised we didn't come back and win that. I mean, we did. We were down 19-4. Came back and was up 20-19 going into the top of the 6th. Ended up losing, I think, by 3 runs. But we needed 5 or 6 runs to stay and put up like a 20 spot on them almost. 16 runs, I think, in an inning. It's a good game, hard-fought game. Just when you fall behind early too much and give extra runs on defense, it hurts you. because I think we personally out-hit them. We got Kiner Falefa to start us off. Just him. We got Jake Berger, DJ LeMahieu on the Prism. Have Joey Gallo, Zach Thompson, Ryan Zimmerman, Francisco Lindor, Chris Sale, Cody Bellinger, and we're going to have our first autograph, and it's going to be San Martin for the Reds. Reds belong to Eric Sandquist, part of the Pizza Hut Mafia. And there we got Jose Barrios, Carson Kelly, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Jesse Winker, Walker Buehler, Carlos Santana, Rosa Reyna, and then we got Matt Manning on the refractor going to the Tigers. Anthony Rendon, Kyle Tucker, Cal Raleigh, Braves, Freddie Freeman, Riley Adams, Sonny Gray, McCutcheon, Joey Votto on the Prism refractor, Jazz Chisholm Jr., Brian Hayes, Heart of the City, Joey Votto. I don't know if anyone saw Joey Votto just sitting in the stands chilling with fans or whatever since he's out for the year. We got Mitch Haniger on the refractor, Acuna Jr., Tristan McKenzie, Manny Machado, Shane Bieber, Woodruff, Altuve, Kyle Lewis, Ohtani in the 1987, and Swanson. Like Votto is becoming one of my favorite players in baseball. Like he's just so down to earth and truly cares about the fans. Like he's been just sitting there in the stands watching games with fans since the Reds are pretty bad, and it's not like they have a packed house. We got Paul Goldschmidt, Pete Alonso, Eloy Jimenez on the refractor, Joe Ryan, Zach Wheeler, Garcia, Luis Garcia on the Future Stars, Lothar, Shane Bays, Siri, refractor, Brandon Crawford, Grossman, McCormick, Molina, Kershaw, Crawford, Tapia, and Bryant. I have a Joey Vaughn in 1987, Charlie Blackmon, Reese Hoskins, Luis Robert, Pavin Smith on the refractor, Reynolds, Marte, Stevenson, Jose Ramirez for Cleveland, Jonathan India, Tyler Megill, Horner, Santillan on the Prism refractor, Lowe. I have Walsh, Mookie Betts, and Austin Meadows on the refractor. Yeah, he definitely signs a lot. He's definitely just one of those dudes, man, like truly gets the meaning of what baseball is supposed to be, especially for kids. We have Bobby Dahlbeck, Rogers, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. We got a Blue Wave Teoscar Hernandez, 39 out of 150, going to the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays belong to John Albrecht. Nice hit for John on the Jays with Teoscar Hernandez. We will have to bump, I guess, Gavin Lux memorabilia. Put Teoscar. Put Crazy Mitch in the back here. Teoscar in the front. Got a Wander Franco. Kirilloff. Pavin Smith, another Wander Franco 1987, Urias, Lindor. Have Cedric Mullins, Grossman, Carlson, Luis Gil, and Jarren Duran. Nice Wanders for John Cullison. We're going to have Alexander Wells on the purple speckle. One of the Baltimore Orioles. Did Cullison get the Orioles in this one? He did. I know there's a few guys in here like Megan, Natalie. They all try to get the Orioles as well. Alexander Wells, 164 out of 299 going to John Cullison. Salvador Perez, Jack Flaherty, Wilson Contreras, Hoy Park, and Evan Longoria. Nice Hoy Park Prism Refractor for the Pirates. And that is our second box of Topps Chrome. Get into this Tier 1. Then we'll roll in the museum collection for 2 boxes. There is another mixer that's relatively similar to this one that is up. I think it's about halfway filled. Like I said, we'll break that tomorrow. It's pretty much as soon as it fills, I'll let you guys kind of know what's going on with softball. We got to win a lot of games in a row tomorrow, so. But we fill that up, I'll break it tomorrow. If not, obviously, we'll break it Sunday. We'll get back to doing football breaks. Another 4-card box, nice. We'll get back to doing football breaks when I get back into Maryland. I'll post one. We got 44 out of 199, Jaron Duran. Probably going to try to post some more basketball stuff too. I have a lot of access to different basketball now, so I'm going to try to take a poll about which basketball boxes you guys want to see. Even if there's small mixers like 1 or 2 card box like 10 spot mixers. We got nice Jaron Duran for the Red Sox. Going to Eric Sandquist. Steven Strasburg, game used memorabilia. 87 out of 149. Going to the Nationals and Robbie Coleman. Got Emmanuel Rivera. 134 out of 299 to the Royals. The Royals have had some good luck in the Tier 1. Nice hit for Dave Klosick. And then we have the Minnesota Twins, 31 out of 50, Josh Donaldson on the Next Level autograph card. This is actually a pretty dope looking card. Going to Jodo and the Twins in Austin. Former MVP when he was with the Blue Jays. He had pretty good numbers with the Twins. He's one of those guys I don't think he'll make the Hall of Fame. I looked at his numbers. I thought he was going to be much closer to the Hall of Fame in his number-wise than what he is. He had like one or two really good years, and then they were kind of average. You got an Emmanuel Rivera rookie card. Nothing crazy, but here's the card. But to me, like, if you get a team, a hit's a hit. You never know how some of these guys could be, man. I mean, especially in the hobby, let's say the Royals became really competitive and Rivera was just a playoff star, he could become like a Royals legend or something. Well, you know what, Mike? I'm not going to lie. Unfortunately, you really haven't missed anything for the Phillies. But you came for the only part you really care about, and that's museum collection. So, and I saved the last 2 boxes. I saved the last 2 boxes of the break is museum collection. So, I mean, we have Frank Robinson for the Orioles. C.J. Abrams for the Padres. Blake Snell. Heliot Ramos for the Giants. We're going to have an 88 out of 99 memorabilia Jose Altuve for the Astros. Astros belong to Steve Samiego. On the Altuve. We have an Alec Thomas Brown parallel, so that's pretty nice. We have Joey Votto, Max Scherzer, Buster Posey, and we're going to have a Wade Boggs of the Tampa Bay Rays. And that's going to be a 71 out of 275. Going to John Cullison. Tri-window memorabilia on the Wade Boggs. And we will put him for San Martin. And I'm actually going to go find some 130s now. I'll be right back. Let me dig in my suitcase, guys. Just give me 1 second. another 10 pack. So if not, we'll roll 180s and I'll just. Oh, that is right. You have the Braves too. I was gonna say they also have not had the best time. I'm just being honest. I had a nice Kyle Muller. Kyle Muller, I think, will be a solid 3 through 5 guy in the rotation. But yeah, they've not had a great go either. Sorry about that. Yeah, you can send me cards that get graded. I'll get the prices and put all the information. I'll put a post out tomorrow for it. We're going to have Anthony Rizzo on the blue, 18 out of 150, going to the Yankees, and Steve Samiego. But yes, you can send me cards that get graded if you want to go through CSG. If you want to go through Panini, if you want to go through PSA, I know there's somebody in the group that can handle it for you. If you want to go through SGC, I message Mike McGarry and ask him who the guy is to go through SGC. We got Willie Mays. Beckett, I don't really know anybody. We got Reggie Jackson, Freddie Freeman. And we're going to have a quad patch memorabilia, 43 out of 75. It's going to be Hosmer, Tatis Jr., Manny Machado, and Jake Cronenworth. Actually, some nice sets of memorabilia. I mean, Tatis probably being on there lowers the value a little bit, I guess. But yeah, SGC, if you want the black tux, that's message Mike. There's a guy that you can go through, or Mike has an account too, I believe. Can help you out with the process. Got Vladimir Guerrero Jr. on the brown parallel, Jackie Robinson, Xander Bogaerts. We're going to have a 2022 Canvas Collection, Byron Buxton. Going to the Twins. Reproduction, and we're going to have a Brandon Nimmo Meaningful Memorabilia Relic, and that's going to be a 10 out of 25. Going to the Mets, and I called Topps about this with the other box that had 3 memorabilia in there or whatever, and apparently they said it just is guaranteed 4 hits, and they gave me the Panini route because it's on-card autograph relic, quad relic, or a relic. That there's no guarantee of a 2 and 2, even though the checklist says 2 and 2. But we did get some bonus memorabilia in the tier 1, I guess, to make up for it a little bit, but curious what happened there with 3 memorabilia. Personally, I think it's a bullshit Panini route, to be honest. Yeah, for the CSG, I'm not really trying to make like any money off of it. I just, being an authorized dealer, they give you a little discount. I think it's great stuff for if you're if you like the cards, or if you're PCing somebody and you want to preserve the card. We got O'Neal Cruz for the Pirates, Eloy Jimenez, and you don't want to pay like an arm and a leg, like you're not really going to sell the card. We got Justin Verlander, have an artist proof, Reggie Jackson, and a Honus Wagner base. That's another thing too, is these artist proof count as a hit. Which I also think is bullshit, but don't make the rules. This is what happens whenever you let Fanatics take. I mean, I've never been a fan of Fanatics since day one, so, but that's what happens when you have Fanatics take over. Just been some goofy shit going on, man. So I think from what I heard, Fanatics was in charge of the first big print run they did was Oh, yeah. I mean, I think CSG is going to... I mean, if you look, they're really ramping up the amount of slabs that they're grading to. We got Greg Maddux, Cody Bellinger, Alex Bregman, Bobby Witt Jr., and we got a Matt Vierling 69 out of 299 on the archival autographs for the Phillies and Mike McGarry. Ooh. 100 points open, so I can put that autograph in here. Two more mini boxes. Roberto Clemente on the brown. We have Rafael Devers, Albert Pujols, Canvas Collection Reggie Jackson. We have an Ian Happ for the Chicago Cubs. Dual window, 200 out of 399. Going to the Cubbies. And Natalie. A Pittsburgh native. Let's say if anyone plays MLB The Show, you know what I'm talking about. Honestly, Rob, if I'm being that brown parallel Alec Thomas, I'd look how much it is for on eBay. I bet you it's like a $15 card. Might be a little bit more. As crazy as that sounds. Got Francisco Lindor. Julio Rodriguez for the Mariners. Chipper Jones. We got a Juan Soto 25 out of 15 out of 50 and a Salvador Perez Brown. Juan Soto memorabilia going to Robbie Coleman. Like, I'll look it up for you afterwards, Rob. This is the card I'm talking about for the Alec Thomas. Like these, so I guess I don't know if people know this about museum collection. I try to differentiate the two, but all right. So here's two rookie cards, right? Is you see on the edge right here where it's brown. So that's a parallel. It's the brown parallel, I think, and then you can see it's white on the side. That's a base card. So the fact that Alec Thomas doesn't have too many rookie cards yet, and this is technically like his first rookie card that's in a base checklist, but he has the brown parallel right there. It's actually probably worth a few bones right there, if I'm being honest. I try to top load the ones that are brown parallel rookies. I think I did that out of the entire museum collection break. I might have missed a card here or there, but they're obviously all sleeved. Let's go over the hits here, guys. Congratulations for everybody that hit. For everybody that didn't, always next time, and I'm sure there will be a next time. Unless I keep breaking my wrists and hand injuries. We got Alexander Wells on the purple speckle. Gavin Lux out of 399 on memorabilia. Gary Sheffield out of 399 on memorabilia. Mark McGuire out of 199 on memorabilia. Bronze parallel, that's it, yeah. I called it brown, bronze, same thing. But yeah, it's the bronze parallel. Mike's right. That's the proper terminology. We're going to have the purple speckle, Paul Goldschmidt. Steven Strasburg out of 149. Jarren Duran out of 199 for the Red Sox. We have Jose Altuve out of 99. We have Emmanuel Rivera autograph out of 299 to the Royals. Matt Vierling out of 299 archival autographs for the Phillies and Mike McGarry. Brandon Nimmo 10 out of 25 on the memorabilia. Quad window 4-player game used memorabilia. Tatis, Hosmer, Machado, and Cronenworth for the Padres. Anthony Rizzo out of 150. I have San Martin on the autograph for the Reds. We have Wade Boggs on the tri-window out of 275 for the Rays. Curtis Terry out of 299 on a Tier 1. Mitch Haniger on the True Purple, 32 out of 250. I have Tori Hunter out of 299 for the Angels. Josh Donaldson, 31 out of 50 for the Twins. Juan Soto, 15 out of 50 for the Nationals. Ian Happ for the Cubs, 200 out of 399. I have Jackson Kowar for the Royals, 138 out of 299. Josiah Gray on the base autograph. The Blue Wave, Teoscar Hernandez, 39 out of 150. And then the Whit Merrifield, 23 out of 99, patch autograph for the Royals and Dave Klosick. Those are the hits, boys. I appreciate you guys getting a break. I hope you enjoyed yourself. For everybody hit, congratulations. For everybody that didn't, better luck next time. I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. You guys have a good night and start to your weekend and be safe.